Stop scrolling. Why do some students remember everything while others forget it all the next day? It's not just IQ or talent. The real answer: brain training. Take Srinivasa Ramanujan. He trained his mind to think differently. The world's top students, from IIT toppers to Nobel laureates, all use specific brain training techniques. These are proven methods anyone, including you, can start using today. In this video, I'll show you 5 powerful brain training methods that toppers swear by. Watch till the end for the secret weapon of India's toughest exam toppers. Here's the first technique that truly changed my life as a medical student. Active recall. It's not just a study hack. It's a complete game changer for anyone who wants to remember more in less time. Forget passively reading. Real learning happens when you close your book and force your brain to retrieve information rather than just letting it wash over you. After reading a chapter, shut your book and ask yourself questions about what you just learned. Challenge yourself to recall the main ideas, details, and connections. Can you explain the definition in your own words? Can you recall the steps or processes without looking? That struggle you feel when you're trying to remember, that's where the magic happens. It's your brain working hard to strengthen those memory pathways. Every time you try to remember, your neural pathways get stronger, like lifting weights for your memory. The more you practice, the more powerful your recall becomes. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to recall information, especially during high-pressure situations like exams. Toppers turn their notes into questions and quiz themselves, even writing answers from memory. They make their study sessions active, not passive. They're not afraid of mistakes. Every error is a learning opportunity. Active recall builds confidence and resilience, making you less likely to forget under pressure. When you test yourself and succeed, your brain gets a dopamine boost. This little reward makes you feel good and motivates you to keep going. This positive feedback makes you want to keep learning, turning studying into a more enjoyable and rewarding process. You don't need fancy tools, just a notebook and the willingness to challenge yourself. Simplicity is often the most effective approach. Start small. After 20 minutes of study, pause and write down everything you remember. Don't worry if you can't recall it all at first. Or use flashcards and test yourself regularly. The act of recalling, not just reviewing, is what cements knowledge. The key is to actively engage, not just reread. Make your brain work for the answers. If you're revising for an exam, make a habit of closing your books and practicing recall at the end of every session. This habit will pay off big time. You'll be surprised at how much more you retain and how quickly your confidence grows. This method takes effort, but the rewards are absolutely worth it. You'll find yourself remembering things you thought you'd forgotten. Repetition is crucial. Top students repeat active recall sessions over days and weeks, spacing out their practice for maximum effect. Over time, their memory muscles grow stronger than everyone else's, giving them a real edge in exams and in life. Try it today. Pick a topic, close your book, and see how much you can remember. Push yourself a little further each time. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but that's a sign your brain is growing and adapting. Embrace the challenge, stick with it, and you'll see results. Your progress will become obvious, and your motivation will soar. That's how toppers get ahead, by making active recall a daily habit and turning effort into excellence. The second brain training hack: teach what you learn. Einstein said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." Toppers use this trick all the time. After learning something new, try teaching it to someone else, or even to yourself. Teaching forces your brain to organize information and fill in gaps. You move from passive absorption to active engagement. You have to structure your thoughts and clarify concepts. This cements knowledge much more deeply than just reading. Don't worry about sounding silly. Even talking to the mirror works. You'll quickly spot weak areas. Focus your next revision there. Toppers form study groups to explain topics, but you can pretend you're teaching a classroom. Use simple language, diagrams, or analogies to make things clear. After studying, close your book and explain the topic in your own words. Imagine you're recording a YouTube video for classmates. If you stumble, revisit that part of your notes. This feedback loop is powerful. Teaching helps both you and your friends. Make it a habit. Teach what you learn every day. It's the fastest way to find out what you really know, and it makes your learning stick. The third method, spaced revision, is a game changer for anyone who wants to remember more and forget less. Most students end up cramming the night before an exam, desperately trying to memorize everything at once. But toppers know a secret. The brain needs time and repeated exposure to truly absorb information. Every time you review material after a gap, your brain has to work a bit harder to retrieve it. This effort actually strengthens your memory, making it easier to recall the information in the future. Instead of revising everything in a single marathon session, spread your revision out over several days or even weeks. For example, you might study a topic on day 1, review it on day 2, then again on day 5, and once more on day 10. This pattern helps your brain retain information for the long term. This method is called spaced repetition, and research shows it can boost memory retention by up to 300% compared to cramming. Toppers often use digital tools like the Anki app or set reminders on their phones to make sure they revisit topics at just the right intervals. Even simple tools like sticky notes or a dedicated revision journal can help you track your progress and stay organized. The key is consistency. Even a quick 5-minute review is enough to reactivate your memory and keep information fresh. Each review session locks in the information more securely, making it less likely you'll forget it when you need it most. If you're starting your revision late, don't panic. Just prioritize your most important or challenging topics first. Never let too much time pass before you revisit what you've learned, or you risk forgetting it altogether. This technique isn't just for exams. Language learners, musicians, and even memory athletes use spaced repetition to master new skills and knowledge. Spacing out your revision is one of the most scientifically proven ways to remember more, for longer, and with less stress. Set up a revision calendar today, marking out when you'll review each topic. Break your syllabus into manageable chunks and plan your reviews ahead of time for each section. With just a little planning and regular review, you'll feel less stressed and much more confident as exams approach. Try spaced revision for yourself and see the difference it makes in your learning journey. Now, let's tackle the biggest enemy of every student: distraction. Whether it's your phone buzzing, social media notifications, or just your mind wandering, distractions can steal away your precious study time before you even realize it. Toppers train their brain to concentrate using the 25-minute study rule, also known as the Pomodoro technique, a proven method for boosting productivity and focus. Set a timer for 25 minutes and study with complete focus. No phone, no social media, and no unnecessary interruptions. This is your dedicated time to dive deep into your work. When the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break to recharge your mind and body. Walk around, stretch, hydrate, give your mind a quick rest. These short breaks help prevent burnout and keep your energy levels high. Then, repeat the cycle for maximum effectiveness. After 4 cycles, reward yourself with a longer break, about 15 to 30 minutes, to fully relax and reset. This method works because it trains your brain to focus in short, intense bursts, making it easier to maintain concentration and avoid fatigue. You'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish in just 25 minutes of deep work. Each session adds up, and you'll see real progress. Over time, your ability to concentrate gets stronger and distractions become easier to resist. You'll find yourself getting into the zone more quickly. Toppers use this technique to break big tasks into smaller, manageable chunks, making even the toughest assignments feel achievable. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you only have to focus for 25 minutes at a time. This makes starting much easier and keeps you motivated. This reduces procrastination and makes studying feel less like a chore, turning it into a series of small, doable steps. During your break, avoid screens if you can. Move your body, get some fresh air, or simply relax your eyes to refresh your mind. Start with 1 or 2 Pomodoros per session, then add more as your focus improves and your stamina increases. Use a timer or Pomodoro app to keep you on track and accountable. Consistency is key. Remember, it's not about how long you study, but how deeply you focus during each session. Quality always beats quantity. Train your brain with the 25-minute rule and join the ranks of the most productive students. Start today and watch your results transform. Let's talk about the strategies toppers use right before and during exams. It's not just about studying hard, it's about studying smart. The night before, toppers focus on revising key points, practicing answers, and getting good sleep. On exam day, they scan all questions quickly and attempt the easiest ones first to build confidence. Then, they tackle medium-level questions, and finally, the hardest problems. This approach ensures you don't miss easy marks and helps manage stress. Answering what you know first relaxes your brain and boosts confidence. Toppers pay attention to presentation, neat writing, underlined key points, bullet points, and diagrams. Before handing in their paper, they review answers and make last-minute improvements. These small details often make the difference between a good grade and a top rank. Another key ritual: never skip breakfast before an exam. A healthy meal keeps your brain sharp. Exams aren't just about what you know, they're about how you present it. Smart strategies can compensate for last-minute gaps in knowledge. So, revise smart, sleep well, eat right, attempt easy questions first, and make your answers shine. You'll be surprised at the results. If you learned something valuable today, like this video to show your support and help others discover it too. Drop a comment below. Write, "I will train my brain to make your commitment real." Which brain-boosting technique will you try first on your learning journey? Or share your own favorite study hacks and tips with everyone. Brain training isn't just for toppers. It's for anyone who wants to unlock their full potential and achieve more. Start today, and you'll thank yourself at exam time for taking the first step. Subscribe for more study hacks and join our growing community of passionate learners. See you in the next video. Keep learning and stay curious.